Okay, I think now I'm actually live. Can't wait to lose my entire power base because I forgot to turn it on VPN. Anyway, I don't really have much to up. I mean, I do, but I don't think anyone is here yet, so I'll just play a game. Let me play a game with this garbage. I mean, it's not completely garbage, but it's just good engine into Traptrix. And I feel like it's not spicy enough yet. Oh, well, Biscotto, welcome in. How are you? So despite the title, I'm just going to play one match of these to, like, get in the zone, I would say. Then I'll probably be playing Hated with Tyr. Is that Book of Moon? I do... Okay, I actually don't have Book of Moon in here. And thank you for the pets. Like, Traptrix uses the Floodgate Trap Hole, which is basically Book of Moon. I don't think I have it here. Also, I'm doing good. I feel like I don't open Millennium often enough on this deck. Not sure what I can do about it. I'm already at 42 cards, very close to 40. I can't add more Golem because that's going to be banned, rightfully so. Although, not exactly my favorite hit to the engine. I think most people were already at 1. It's Traptrix Day. I might play more of Traptrix, but I wanted to do Tears. I want to play Traptrix over the next month. I think I want to take this deck to like Master 1 on the next month. So it will be Traptrix month. The only reason I don't start it now is because I don't have an out account. Blossom, okay. Does that mean I actually can do Traptrix plays? Maybe, hopefully. Hopefully, yeah. Did you ever play Tyr White Sword? I have not. And I really should because it just makes sense. If Tyr is my favorite archetype, I should try White Sword. I can still go Kampa and like Holo Team, make Sarah, activate Kampa. It's so scuffed though. I guess at least I end on something. Even though this is technically ending on something too. At Finsmith too? Do you not need more extra deck space? Or you mean to this deck? The list that I started working with actually did have Finsmith. It had Labyrinth and Azamina too. So it's quite the mix. It was 60 card though, I cut it down to 50. And one of the reasons Oh, you're on Tyr? In that case, I'm worried about the extra deck space. Do you not need more extra deck space? Tempted to go Gravedigger because it's just good overall. But this one probably is going to be more helpful. We can do some theory crafting in a bit. But I don't know much about how White Sword works. I just know that they like sending cards from deck to graveyard. We just need to do one thing, Mil. Well, in that case, Tyr is just perfect for it. And is Artemis her name? The Synchro 8 and Rank 4. She's pretty damn cute. She's good enough reason for me to want to play the deck. So the Gravedigger would actually be very helpful here, but whatever. I pretty much end up doing the same by using this now. Activate effect. Well, I guess he knows I have this, though. He might not activate it. He's thinking very hard about it. He did not activate it. It's pretty smart from him. But I can still get Sarah back. Hex might be cut and other stuff too. You don't really much stuff for White Sword. You play Curious and the Synchro 8. Curious is such a busted card for tier, honestly. So that's something I can look forward to play. One back low and pass. Okay, is he that much afraid of Traptrix? We gonna go for my Akashi Trap? Hell yeah, hell yeah. I actually did try to, like when I was in the hospital for a surgery, a lot of my time, like I just did not have anything to do. So I actually spent a lot of time on my phone on Yu-Gi-Oh! Omega trying to make the Armament Millennium as consistent as possible to get my Akashi Trap in rotation. Because like you only need to mill one piece and then you make Curious and you send the other piece. Okay, now that's min. But I guess that immediately triggers both. I should have probably thought better about the order, but don't really care. You still have that? Jesus Christ, dude. How many hand traps did you open? And I feel like this will be in perms if not for the fact that Blue Eyes is popular, so people play Waver instead for the crossout. Yeah, it's kind of like playing Branded. You just... You want Retribution, you want Branded Fusion, you find one, you send the other. There's a billion ways to do that. Don't have normal. Pingu gets Arachno. Pingu doesn't even get Arachno. Arachno is already there. I guess I just go Finsmith. Like, it's either that or Haflesia, but if I don't go Finsmith, then this guy just sits on the field. Time to turn bad engine into good engine. I even have Agnum Day here, so I do have quite... Wait. Huh? Oh my god, Requiem is there. Sure. We go straight into sequence. How many white fins do I have? 1, 2... Engraver not on rotation, that's fucking annoying. How do I do this without Engraver on rotation? I can make Vacuum and I can like a really big Vacuum, but then I end on nothing. Never mind, I see what I have to do. Unless they have yet another negate. Okay, is there going to be a third flavor? No? This should have been in attack. I don't know why I put it in defense. 100% should have been in attack. Okay, special this. If I went straight into Engraver, I could remove that, but like it doesn't really matter. Now I can either make really big Apollo, which I imagine is annoying for Punk. Or I can go into Desire. And then this guy just does nothing, which is also not ideal. Oh, I can also just make a Goddess. That's interesting. How good is Goddess compared to Apollousa against Punk? Alright, I'll not get too fancy, I'll just make Apollousa. This is still like a very good board with these two traps. Apollousa and these two traps in the back hole? Yeah, that should be game. I don't even need to set this. Like, my entire deck can play Ender Purge. There's like only 1 or 2 cards. Yeah, this guy cannot play Ender Purge, but that's it. Everything else can play fine. Also this one, the on summon effect. I can still contact fuse it. Do you play Paradise? I do not, but that's actually a very good idea to consider. I can throw it away with Hollow Tea. So that's actually a really good idea. I also kind of wanted to make space for Rex Tremendi, but he's not needed, it's just that I kind of like him. I don't even have the Super Power justification. Okay, Special as a monster gets negated by Apollo. If it's possible to negate it with Purge, I'll just do that. Yep, GG. That being said, if he has Typhoon, then this is a mistake for sure. Well, I can still negate the Typhoon effect. Cannot be destroyed by opponent card outright. Oh, I can negate that. Okay. Also, yesterday I was on a tournament by Master Duel Dojo, MD Dojo. And man, am I salty from that. I played Branded Tier. I actually sacked Ember super hard in that tournament. Yep, it's just like a small tournament for fun, just helping a content creation friend. Then I went 2-1 on the first 3 rounds, I think. Or like 2-1 on first 2 rounds. Then 2-0 on third round against Ember because I sacked him super hard. And then on the next match, that is where I got salty. I was playing against Memento, lost coin flip. First match, despite losing coin flip, I still won. Second match, they made Paradise. And I still got very close to winning. I got him down to 700 life points despite getting hit by Paradise. I'm pretty sure I misplayed because time pressure, me not being an amazing player, let's say that. I think it was winnable, I just couldn't find the right play. And then third match, that's where I got really fucking salty, but it is what it is. It's like me being a bad player. But basically, since I lost the previous round, it was me going first. I go full combo with Branded Tier. There's everything on board. They have to go get through like 10 negates to even have a chance. Never mind, the match got cancelled because there's a shared timer, like in the TCG. I completely forgot about that. So even though it was extremely obvious that I would win that match, it just doesn't count, so basically it counts if I'm 1-1. and I'm out of the tournament because I needed that victory to go through. And it is what it is. It got me salty, but at the end of the day, it was my problem for forgetting that the timer was a thing. There's no K9 Lupus, you're wasting resources to do it. On Memento, yeah, it's still very strong, and I am very disappointed that it's not on the ban list. And it's funny that I kind of lost to Memento because of the timer, because very recently I watched the Italian Nationals, and I saw Memento win a match because they made fucking Agave Dragon. Like, they made this card and they win by timeout. It's kind of mind-blowing to me that, like, these are hoves. Who the fuck thinks these are good hoves? Okay, I kind of want to play this more, but let's go to Hating Dwarfs. Let's pick the Tiarvament deck. This one that supposedly got built by Quanto, but I'm not completely sure. Because the list that was posted later after WCQ wasn't even tier. I think he was on Crystron. With some Hunkhead yesterday, got unlucky. Yeah, unfortunate. But it's the nature of the game, and I'm fully expecting to not get lucky either. Our guys with perfect hands. I actually did a few matches earlier and got hit by Maxi like 5 matches in a row. Then Macrocosmos, despair. Okay, this list is not a copy one by one from the Quanto list. It's playing Black Goat instead of a third Scream. I think there's another change, don't really remember which. But I'm going to do a few matches of this. Also, I did want to look at the Whitestone cards. The first question I have is, can you build 40 card Whitestone tier, or do you have to push it to 60? And then, where the fuck am I going to get the dust for this? This card is cool though. 4 or more banished Whitestone with different names on spur turn, quick effects, pay 1000, shuffle into the deck all cards in the graveyards, and all face up banished cards except Whitestone. And if a Whitestone effect is activated, send top 4. What else does this deck make that is cool? I mean, the Minerva's Mill, that's about it. I guess it's very easy to make curios with this deck. This card is insane. Sending 3-4 cost? What the fuck? That's so ridiculous. It doesn't trigger tier though, that's something to keep in mind. Don't need to play the... which one? JD? Or Minerva's? If this card is sent from deck to graveyard by Whitestone effect, I'm a little worried about this inconsistency. Like, Tiarvament Milling will not trigger this. Even though maybe you don't even use this card. And this is not going to trigger tiers. Oh, there's also a main deck, Minerva. You can add one White Dragon monster from deck to hand, whose level is less than or equal to the total number of Whitestone with different names in deck. Less than? That's weird. You imagine... Okay, it makes sense to be less than. My math is not mathing. Oh my god, I forgot that Whitestone, that Curious, is straight up a Whitestone card. The guy from before, Punisher. Like, you see this in so many decks that aren't Whitestone. I forgot that he was a Whitestone card. What about this card? This one is still good, no? You can destroy Tiarvament cards with this on your field, which is pretty cool. And might come up a lot. I definitely don't have the Ultra cards for this. I don't know. Let's see. Are the Minerva's Ultra? They're not Ultra. Okay, okay. Maybe I can cook. You need to mill tier 2? A white sword Finsmith. Okay, let's look at the random deck. 40 cards, okay, I like this. So, May. Hunt traps, we have almost nothing, no Ash, no Maxi. Kinda concerning. We do have 2 Cowboy. We only have tier names. We don't have back row from tier. It looks so bounce to the wall. Rank 3. You can detach 1 material. Inflict damage for each banished. What the fuck? Huh? Are we going for some weird banish the entire deck and then OTK with this? Imagine you milf into me too. I'm very familiar with that in tier and yes, it feels good. This is FTK? Okay, I guess then it makes sense that you're not running hand traps, but you are running Cowboy. No comments. It's pretty funny though, I can give it that. Tusvin. Why Tusvin? She is a soft on Spartan apparently. She cannot special Minerva. What can she special? Who are the spellcasters? This is a spellcaster, and this is a spellcaster. This is not hard on Spartan. And neither is this fucking cards from 2012 without hard on Spartan. If this is sent from deck to graveyard by monster effect, special it. And you contribute this card and target one monster opponent controls, destroy that, send top 3. I know, I think I have to do some research on this off stream, but realizing that Artemis or Minerva, I mean, is not Ultra does increase my interest. Because realistically, the only thing I'm missing is JD. But both too? Is that the card that just got unbanned? Oh yeah, because of the unbans I'm going to get some dust too. Or maybe just super rare. I don't know. This card is definitely good. Like, if this card is in your graveyard, you can send the top of your deck as cost. No, this is already effect. So yeah, this is just a free level 1 body tuner, which is pretty damn good. You can synchro 8 with tier cash, for example. You can make Nat Beast. Oh yeah, I noticed that. That's so busted. It's so easy to make Nat Beast with tier. You have so many level 4s. You can see from this deck, it's kind of a rank 4 deck. We have 4 rank 4 plays. So go up over here will very, very easily. Way too easily for my Viking make Nat Beast. You can't? You need level. I thought the tuner was the Earth. Oh yeah, you need to do Earth monsters. I thought it was just a tuner. You can still kind of make it with these guys. Or like Madragon. Madragon can do it, I guess. I think if we have extra room for it, is very easy to justify. It's basically a win condition by itself. 4th place? Yeah, that was fucking cursed. I'm very salty about the timer stuff, but at the end of the day, it was my bad for forgetting the timer exists. I'm obviously going to be very salty about it, but it is what it is. And again, it's just a for fun thing. Also, hello Arc the Sick, congratulations on 1st place. You didn't stall long enough? Yeah, I should have played Memento and win the coin flip and just take forever in my turn. Make Paradise while I'm at it. Thank you, thank you. Alright, time to stop yapping Q up. You can't afford to play? Well, you should have watched my stream for longer than you called. Only Mudora and Keldu can help you do that, by the way. The Naturi Beast. Madragon can do it too. Broke ass motherfucker. I would give you one replay for free, but you... Madragon can be any attribute you want. You do need to super poly something to make him. I should have him right here. Yeah, so you super poly with two monsters with same attribute but different types, and then as a quick effect you can make him any type you want. How's it going with Shield? How are you? Did you duel Ember? I have a replay of my duel with Ember, the second match. I sacked him super hard. And that is part of the reason to why I want to go over the replay. I think it will make good content. I want to... Oh. Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled that. Tyrants and this guy, and then Foolish Burial Goods for Reino. No, that doesn't give me... That isn't optimal for bosses. This deck doesn't have a lot of link plays, so I don't want to spam bodies that much. Ember 1? I mean, I just said that I want to O. But if he did win, then I would be happy about it. TV Karma, very cool. What if am I even sending off the Burial of Goods now? Suviak? Still have normal summon. I guess I can send Scream Search a trap. Miko Beam, how are you, Will? Welcome in. Also, thank you for the support. I was muted. I had the Dojo stream muted, but I also had Shatterino open, and I saw that you were there cheering for me. Good grief. Yare does it. Okay, that's completely fine still. I kinda want to do Burial Goods and Soviak, normal Shiren, and then... Or I guess I can just normal Hainu, that's fine too. I will win next time if you don't join. I was actually kinda worried about playing against you, because it's like Branded Mirror. I have very little experience with Branded. I wouldn't know the tips and tricks for that matchup. But maybe the tier cards won't carry, or maybe I just get lucky and sack you. Who knows? It has to be Rainu, right? I can still then make Hidur. Another negate, bro, you are hand-whooping yourself so hard. And not really getting anything out of it. I could make Baron. Baron is my only synchro. So I believe I should do this. Professional Branded hater and very good with tier. You are never winning without luck. I mean, luck is always a huge component of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not like if I won off luck it would be something abnormal. It's just very, very normal. Interesting here is that I don't actually have to make Hidur. I can pop Sharon. I don't think I should, but I can do that. I'll just take this. And GG. Tiara meant strongest. Holy shit. That was playing through 300 reps and I still had so much gas. Going first though, that's something to keep in mind. Going second isn't going to be the same. God bless you for losing against John. Otherwise I wouldn't... I didn't even watch. Did you see that match? Like I had fucking White and Darkness Dragon Wars. I had Mercurial in hand. I had Mirror Jade, I had so much fucking things. I had so much that I even threw away Maxi for Wobelian Fusion. And then I timed out and yep, that's it. Do I still get the free replay? I said that you weren't getting a free replay because you redeem replays all the time. You can just save the points for it. Normally when I do free replays, it's like someone I've never seen before on stream. Okay, I guess I can give you one free replay as a prize for the tournament. But only one, so choose wisely. Okay, which one? The top one? Let's fucking go. Okay, it's replay jail time because I'm putting myself in jail. Because I do want to go over the Mikura versus Ember match. You have to replace to show. I can show too. Yes, you can. Which two? First and second, alrighty. You watch the rest? And that is why I am not really, or I said I wouldn't give you free replay, but at the end of the day I'm still doing it. Also, the Hour card backs, I'm so fucking lazy to make alternative accounts for it, but I need to do this before like the promotion ends. These card backs look really good. Okay, going second. Terror top shenanigans. Our hand looks very, very strong. Oh my god, this shit. The totally not negates. Okay, it's punk. I will now play this quicker. Rising skill, special summons the Sharakuzai. Rising card brings out 2 level 3s. We are now searching for Field. Field is a pot of grid from Temu. I like Albert, he's good fanboy material. Same for Albas. They both are very cute boys. I guess that's kind of part of the story. They share some similarities, some duality. Next is Armor Fortress. I don't know exactly what this card does, but I believe it's like a bunch of negates, and holy shit, that's a massive back roll. I'm surprised he didn't make the punk axes. I guess he doesn't have to. Okay, we spawny Sharakuzai and Dragon Drive into Garura. Instant Retribution. Drop with the Bamboo Wing Shadow. And then Gratz gets negated. We do have Trust and Brafu. Trust for Heavy Storm, okay. Is this a negate? It's not a negate, so they are you just force them to activate the entire back row. Dio being Maximus is crazy. Definitely not expected. I checked who the other characters were, but I already forgot them. Dio is the most memorable one. I wonder who Avulbar is going to win. Everything about Branded makes my blood boil. Okay. Don't you think that every time people are playing Branded is pretty funny? One day he will get an amazing clip out of it, I'm sure. Okay, opponent has literally nothing, no cards in hand, no cards on field, and now normal Avulbar. Search Branded opening. We grab Banishment, send Banishment, get Quem. Quem sends Sword. We pass on it. With a Branded in white in hand, so you cannot trigger your Quem. But opponent might trigger it, and they do trigger it. What the fuck? What are they doing, excuse me? I guess they didn't have anything to do. Also, that's a Royal Typhoon. Bro pressed the Royal Surrender button. Why not punish that? It's not like they're going to get other monsters this turn. Huh? Huh? Excuse me? I thought I clicked on card. Why did you... Okay, never mind. You literally cannot use the effect. There was no Albas in here. Yo, Typhoon has text? He does. It has text that I did not know entirely how it works. Because there's also a tournament where I lost because I had Nibiru in hand. Not Nibiru, it was Imseti in hand. And if I could activate Imseti search Sarcophagus, I would win super hard. Because I had like more than half of my deck in the graveyard. But apparently Typhoon does not stop just monsters on the field, it stops on hand as well. Maxi, not great. Not a great top deck. Wait, what? Deathspin Tragedy can do that? Should I add Deathspin Tragedy to my Brenda tier deck? What the fuck? This is busted. I thought he only had the effect when he is sent to the graveyard. What the fuck? This is so good. You are stupid? I am. I do not deny that. Make Zeus. 3 materials. Activate Cold Sarks and Mercurier. Mercurier for Albaz. Negates with the man that says no, the old man. Then we go Branded in White, Banish 2 for Mirror Jade. Branded Sword, add Mercurier to hand, not in time for the negate. We send... What did we send? Titanic Quad? End phase, Titanic Quad, Special Quem, Quem sends Cartesia. Is opponent going to trigger Quem again? No, he's not. He's going to pass back to you. We got Albion, that's an amazing top deck. It's going to Foolish 1 while recycling itself. Literally go +1 the card. I'm spoiled with adding Merc to it. Could you even do it earlier actually? I don't think so. But I guess since you are going to add it to wait anyway, maybe there was something else more interesting to add. Who knows, who knows. Okay, I'll go back to your replay, but first I'm going to go over my match with Ember. I think I won the first match, the coin flip. And yeah, since I didn't break, Dynamorph was just going to have a very hard time beating me. Okay, watch this bullshit. 2 Maxi, 1 Super Poly. Opponent has full Dynamorphic combo. Standby phase, Dark Trap. Super Poly is basically the only thing I can do about it now. Because if I activate any other spell, he's going to get a billion negates on board. How do you win going second? Top decking the perfect cards to do it. Such as Maxi and double Super Poly. Normal Reino, he says no. I do not have a tier in hand, so this isn't going to trigger in the graveyard. Set 2, pass. He goes to attack, battle phase, cuts my health in half. I'm on a 2-turn clock. Domain. Draw 1 of the Maxi. Make Kentrangina. Super Poly both. This is the dragon and the dinosaur, so I still have Garura in the extra. Vision summons again. Make this dark. I'm not completely sure why I made it dark. I guess for potential Super Poly target. Ember playing into Trust? It's like it's not my turn even. It's still his turn. Okay, holding on to the Super Poly. I don't want to Super Poly the small guys, they do not matter. Bestial Rebellion, scouting for potential interruption. Activates domain. Make Kentrangina. It was actually a lot stronger than I realized to get Rebellion because banishing one from graveyard is going to come up. Effect of Kentrangina, copy the Fusion Trap, make Hexterm, and of course I'm going to Super Poly both. Hexterm was timed perfectly to stop my Kitkawa's effect on the field on summon. There it is, Garura. Now I'm pretty sure I prevented him from summoning Hexterm from the graveyard here. So he gets Kentrangina out instead. I think the effect is a hard on per turn, so she's not really doing much other than being a big body. How do I get past the big body? I make 30, and 4 PM I send the third Super Poppy. Make Dragos superior, and that's game. Now he's still going to be pressing some buttons, but ultimately it's not enough. Good mirror match? What do you mean mirror match? How is this a mirror match? Also, I've been coping and complaining about the timer, but the match where I got hit by Paradise against Memento, I'm pretty sure it was winnable. If I was better at Brand, I also misquicked at some point. I went straight into Albion when I wanted to do Albion first. And considering I was like 705 points away from Vitov, I'm pretty sure I could have won with like slightly better plays. Okay, this time Branded, I imagine the tournament list again against Snake Eye Finsmith. What the fuck is this cooked hands? Okay, this is not branded for sure. Are we going to top deck a billion bestials out of these coaches? Doing Kuribo. Not activating Poplar. Oak gets Poplar back. Also, rest in peace, Oak. I am going to miss him. Now that I finally got into Snake Eyes, they banned this guy. And like the Snake Eye White Forest build I was doing, I already deleted it. Oak was very important for it. Oak made bridging from Snake Eye into White Forest a lot easier because I make Sprint with the other Snake Eye cards. And then Sprint sends a Stellar, Oak sends Divine Temple to activate his effect. And that will trigger a Stellar in the graveyard to special herself. I'm so close to dismantling Snake Eye? Really? I think it's still a fun deck that you can swap very easily. And like, removing Oak hurts a lot, but doesn't kill it, I'm sure. I'll try pushing until end of fear if they kill it. Okay, our turn was setting one count by and passing, is that it? Activating one Ghost Ogre on Flumberge. And that's it, really? I guess they didn't have enough fires in the graveyard to activate Flumberge graveyard effect. Okay, Waver on Diabell, very good. We use Ghost Spell to delay the Bestial one turn. It doesn't stop him entirely, it just delays it one turn. We special out on Bestial. Druid Storm target Poplar. Poplar activates. Turns Flumberge into Backhoe. Cow W, Cow Ember. Wait, what do you mean? Like Requiem, we are finally comboing ourselves. There it is, the Druid Storm we try to delay. We delay it once again by summoning out on Baldric. Use Engraver effect to remove the Flumberge. Flumberge will activate. We have Cowboy. That's one very important piece from his deck out of the picture. Sequence, make Lacrima. Lacrima special Engraver. No, not special, we get it to hand. Search for Tract. Tract will get Worry on the field. What we will do from here? Apollo? No, we go into battle phase. Okay. Wait, what? Were you low on time, or was this intentional? Because I'm pretty sure your Worry could have attacked the other guy, and then Lacrima destroys this one. Make Widow guy, banish the other. I guess it didn't matter how you did it. The end result is pretty similar. And Flumberge did get pulled yet again. Set one, Druid Storm on the field. Diabell has text. Which one? This one? Oh, right. I don't play Snake Eye. Or like, you can say that I played it for 2 days on WCQ. But yeah, I forget about that effect all the time. For me, this is just special it from backhoe and turn one fire on the graveyard into more backhoe. Make sequence, we should have a billion white things in the graveyard. We shuffle to make Vakrima. We have tracks to make Desire. We link 3 into Agnum Day. Agnum Day specials Vakrima. That's a very chunky Vakrima. 66 attack. And little damage, GG. This is actually something I'm looking forward to play on Traptrix next month. I mean, I still have Finsmith, so I'm still going to get hit by Bestials. But not that much. I can rely on Traptrix and Millennium. I guess Finsmith is still a very important part of the deck. Okay, winning. Oh, Pride, how are you? Good morning. I hope you are having a nice weekend. I mean, I'm probably going to grief for Reinhardt, but that feels bad. Like, if it gets negated, I guess I have to trust. And that's about it. I guess I have trust and Subiak still. Okay, no negates. No negates or Maxi. Very good. Basically, this hand looked really bad, but since they don't have interaction, then it's fine. Stick is a dog, so I'm just trying to survive. Well, I will tell you what you tell me very often. Make sure to hydrate. Very important when you are sick, and I hope you get better. I thought the Glad Beast pack was next month and spent all my gems on trying to get Crystron because I thought it's a good investment. Now I learned it's this month pack. We don't know the next one. Wait, is Glad Beast good? I didn't realize they were going to make a significant impact on the meta. I don't think I want to send tier cash. I think I want that in hand. Still have normal. So basically it didn't even make a difference if I sent tier cash or not. I do have full hour to make a redoer, which is very good. Am I up to 50,000? 50,000 where? What this is utter garbage? Wait. Oh, points to redeem? Or what do you mean? Any hits? Not really. I mean, I got trap. Trap is fine. I guess I can now keep full hour for crime. Definitely not unhappy about that. Then go Widow Guy. Now I'm kind of protected from Nibiru. If he tries to Nibiru, I can just banish too. At the same time, I do have Max in hand. So I'm going to get more material for crime. Wait, what? Oh, I already used it. That was an accident. And that is not particularly amazing turn. It's fine though. I have Maxi and Maxi is going to clear. I could have ended on Hidoer, which would have been so much better. But the mills just weren't there. No! What the fuck is that? Do I want to crime that? This is going to be Kashtira, no? Okay. Go my child, commit a crime. I let him do it. And now he... Oh, okay, awesome. Good thing I didn't crime the fissure. Bro just had the second one. Set 1. Set 2. Incredible. End of main. Great turn, dude. Is this trust ever going to be live, I wonder? I don't want to normal full hour because that is going to mean I cannot crime. This is still nothing. Any effect on battle phase? For me, the next fact is going to be an absolute skip, which is very good for me. I want to save. There's a lot of things in the future I'm interested in, and I need to save. Branded alternative arts destroyed my economy. Like, I have a feeling that after this pack, the one incoming now, I'm going to want basically every single pack. Also, I should have said Super Povi. I don't know why I didn't. I think stopping him from... Yeah, I want to do this. Wait, I could have just crammed it. This was not correct. I should have crammed that instead. Everyone is saving for Heizel and Mavis. I'm going to get them just because they are meta, for example. I do like Mavis Stim. I like the fact that Heizel is kind of splashable. It can carry my pet decks. That's about it. And now I cannot crime. Amazing. Primite stun. What the fuck is this guy doing? Okay, you are the one to hand, but you cannot even use Drillbeam. Unless this is Drillbeam. One dark, level 6 tuner. Does that make a Baron? I do not want to see Baron. Oh my god, that's fucking Baron. At least maybe I can force him to enable trust. Earth, wind. I can super power the Baron. GG. I still don't know how to get past the ogre. Like, is there even a spell in my deck to do it? I guess potentially talent. Playing Branded has made me realize the main phase 3 memes aren't a joke, they really aren't. Fuck it, I don't think this is going to be live. Is this Quantwist? The supposed Quantwist? Because apparently when the Master Duel Meta published top 100 Wists, Quantum was on Crystron and not this. It's his Wist with some very slight changes. The only one I remember I did was removing Scream for Black Coat. So he's on 3 Scream, I'm on 2. I think I made some extra deck change too, but I don't remember exactly what. Oh my fucking god. Okay, I can make a rank 4. I can make the Bagusi. I can also gamble with Dugares, but like Dugares isn't going to do much. Since it sends to banishment. I guess I sit on Baguska. I do have Zeus, which is nice. Alright, Baguska it is. I think he cannot even drill him because this card is occupying it. Like he doesn't have a back row to do what he wants. It's a fucking Solemn, yep. It was very obvious the moment he... This wasn't forced to defense as soon as I summoned it. Alright, I'm 2 further behind and I don't think there's a card I can top deck to get me out. Potentially Planet can do it, or like a Kashtira name. Now he's going to manipulate what I draw. Oh my god, Planet was next! Are you joking? Nah, that's sad! No! Literally the card I said that could save me was next. Entirely my fault though. I could have instead of Black Coat. I got baited by a card I didn't need to use. I could have waited for him to search, use Crime, this shuffle into the deck, and then what the fuck does he do? Nothing. Okay, I know exactly what I'm going to top deck. It's going to be the Strudel. The Strudel does nothing for me. Especially considering I don't have like Synchro 7. I could have it if I played Prima Donna. If I played Prima Donna, I could basically climb to Pep from here, I think. Alright, I will accept defeat. Two Griff. Burt Alchen in hand, so the Unicorn Search isn't even going to be something I can trigger. Two Griff is fine, I guess. I just do Griff for Hynus and the other copy. Okay guys, you want to place your bets on what this deck is? Because you just know they're going to go through Millennium, then Finsmith, and then we finally find out if it's Snake Eye or something more spicy. Okay, I was really expecting Doomed. Still not sure what it is. Okay, it's Azlamina White Forest. Without hand traps, I'm pretty sure I am cooked. Like, the only salvation is stop taking Super Povey. You're going to have the most insane board ever, because that's what White Forest does. Hello Turtle, welcome in, thank you for the follow, how are you? I am getting comboed by White Forest and praying to top deck Super Povey, which is basically the only way I can get out of this situation right now. Doing good? I am also doing good. Also, there's another tournament I will be participating in today, it's Poshibel tournament. It will be in like a little less than 10 hours. I don't know which deck I'm going to use yet. I was thinking just using Branded Tier again. Let's see what people have been cooking with. Just boring Finsmith. Materiactor. The monsters from, like, the monsters from this archetype actually look really cool, but the way the deck itself plays does not really look like my thing. I like their designs though. Bro hasn't even started the White Forest portion of the combo. Why does this take so long? Okay, anything with Raptrix. Actually, a lot of twists. This is from yesterday. Interesting. I wanted to play Crystals, but I find it too boring, so I decided to club them instead. As a Waterman user, I'm sorry for betraying the Water decks. Raptrix is best. If you're going to betray your main decks for something, this is a good choice. So you just have you on counter traps, which is very cool. I actually really wanted to try this card in Traptrix. I have this Royal. I don't think I can justify using it though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 holes. Using Ausa. Ausa is nice, you can still Kashtira Unicorn Fenrir, for example. I guess it's pretty standard as far as how people play Traptrix nowadays goes. Good list though. Nice. I cannot play this because I'm missing Solvents and Iron Thunder as well. But I've exceeded the whole year of 2025 at 2. 2 Unicorn. Where's the Fenrir? What? I can't imagine using Unicorn but no Fenrir on Traptrix. It's just such a free card to include that you're never going to be unhappy about going first or second. Escovari, that's Gigabase. It's pretty good. You can very easily banish Bombarge with this. No Dominus so that he can... Wait, he has Dominus and access codes. This is something you have to be careful about. You use Dominus, then you cannot access codes. Like, you don't even get the big stats. One bell. How many of these lists are on Shifter? Anti-spell Fragrance. I guess that makes a lot of sense since Garden is your only spell. Okay. What the fuck? Huh? What happened here? I was expecting a board with Baron, Diabell, Sylvia, A sprite elf? What the fuck is this shit? I guess 30 DP. Okay, ranking up to 8. So that's going to be 1 negate. Destroying my unicorn, completely fine. I already have bird in hand. I just happened to have it. How are you serious? Okay, why did I watch this cinematic? Cool cooking though. I guess that's cool. For the rest of this turn, other cards and their effects cannot be activated on the field, and other card effects on the field are negated. Wait, how does that work? It just means that my turn has been skipped, right? Can I do this? Is it negated? Yes, it is negated. Okay, GG. Why is this in the game? You don't even do it with Triple D. Every deck that makes this isn't on Triple D. Kinda too many bricks in hand. And a scoop, alright. I'll take it. My hand was really fucking bad. For going second at the very least. Can I see what you played? No, I cannot. I hate this. I kinda want to go back to the Traptrix deck, but like I'm going to be playing that so much on the next month. Okay, to Maxi. One planet, one super power with this fucking amazing hand. I don't have a starter though. I will simply top deck a starter. No. There's actually something I want to comment about this deck, but I want KCS to be here to do it. Because it's relevant to something he said. Now there's the busted field spell. I think they can set up way too much interaction without giving me enough cards with Maxi for me to play through. Especially considering some of that interaction is very strong against tier. There's a Dimensional Fissure. Kuru Kuru. Kururing. Wait, what? I didn't realize that was special summoning. Oh my god, I'm so fucking bad at this game. Alright, does it even do anything at this point? I think it doesn't even do anything. Like, there's nothing I can even super poly. So it makes sense why my win rate against it is so bad. Hi Quazo, looking guy. You put one. You go summon. At the very least, if he keeps the Herald on the field, I can super poly. Wait, what? Did Maxi get negated? No, it didn't. It just took a billion things to resolve before I got my card. Okay, he's still cooking into Varudras. Varudras is a dark. Dark is easy somewhat to super poly. Okay, I missed out on one draw. What now? Do I double full owl? Or like at very least one, right? Keep the other one for potential super poly discard, even though I don't even think I need that. Fuck it, I'll just do this again. Do I flip it down? I feel like if I flip it down, he's just not going to care. And then I can't even do raid shots. Okay, I don't have to do it now. I can search Uni, get Uni on the field, and then Snow. Oh, you have that too. Of course, it wasn't just me going to be able to sack him. Okay. He does get punished. That's the problem. Like, I still don't have a way to remove the Varudras. Oh, that's how it works. Okay, I think I've seen enough of Hyuga. It's just a good deck against Tyr. Okay, Shirens and Havnis. That's very good hit. Is it? Yes. Now I can just fuse from the graveyard, make healer with the one on the field. And they scoop. I wonder if people are going to not play as much Snake Eye now, since Oak is getting banned. Maybe they start practicing a new deck. Oh well, time to once again watch my opponent combo. I wonder if Untapped actually has any Traptrix Fist. Or I wonder if I can find my Branded Tirvis here. How do we do that? Go here. Let's say Cartesia. And then Rhino Heart. I'm pretty sure this is my list. Holy shit, the win rate. Okay, it got to Master 1. It might not be the last iteration. Oh, he's getting banned? Yep, he is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if I give this another try, Thespian Tragedy has to go in. I wish this said like the number of cards in the deck. Oh, banned but not OSS, it's a way to do it. Like, I'm personally not too unhappy about that. OSS at least lets you play Kurikara. Kurikara is based. Okay, what about Traptrix Swiss? What can I find in here? You're always going to want to play half. Oh my god, this is an abysmal win rate for the first list. This is bad though. Of course it has bad win rate if it's using bad cards. It's a weird hit for sure, there's still full combo, no Oak, but less continuation. It definitely hurts them, which is fine. You don't want to kill the deck, you want to make it just not as popular. For me the really weird hit was Golem to 1, because I know that some people were using more than one Golem, but personally for me, one Golem was correct. Okay, Reinforcement, any response? Kaiser is going to be a pain in the ass, and Foolish Goods with Trivic Army in hand, not great. Like, what the fuck do I even send for this at this point? Everyone using... Stop at using Blue Eyes right before bandwidth choices. Wait, what are they nerfing for Blue Eyes? Like, did they ever hit their baby? Okay, I get it, I get it. Like, I can do Suviak, sure. Suviak gets this guy in the graveyard. Forces him to pop one negate. Could also do Tear Cash, that will be fine as well. I think I prefer Shiren though. No Finsmith hit? Yeah, Finsmith I'm biased to it. I just kind of like it, but Finsmith definitely deserves a hit. It's also very hard to find the right thing to hit. I personally do not agree with Moon getting hit. Moon is literally just a white Fin, she did nothing wrong. It's Requiem that is a problem. But if you ban Requiem, then Finsmith does nothing. So they need to retrain Requiem, give them a different Wink 1. That's about it. He has to negate this. If he doesn't negate this, I make Baron. Actually, what I should do is, before doing this, Unicorn making Searching Bird, and then Wink 2 into Viral Guy. Yeah, this was a mistake from me. Some cards take it for archetypes that abuse them, ask Winkuribu. There's a lot of cases like that, but if they ban Moon, it's not just a card, they are hurting an entire design space. How do I explain this? So Moon problem is being a white Fin, that's literally it. If they ban Moon, then from now on they need to ban every white Fin that you can make out of 2 monsters. So they would have to ban Excited Knight as well. I believe there's a rank 3 too. Ban Fusion Lacrima, problem solved. Fusion Lacrima is a hit that also is definitely going to help. I'm also biased against it because I feel like a lot of the weirder Finsmith decks like Life Twin need Fusion Lacrima too much. It's too new, won't be banned for here? Maybe. Okay, so what do I do here? I imagine Rhino Hearts and Havnis. Havnis effect gets negated. And then make Redoer and I cook from there. Never mind. Baguska Pass? Is this a Bagusi turn? If it's not Baguska Pass, then it's like Zeus. Fusion Lacrima needs to go. Well, I said my case. I think the card is... It's a good hit. I personally would rather not see it, but I'm biased. I don't dislike Finsmith, and I think that card is too important for the less usual Finsmith decks. It's nowhere near as easy using that synchro as it is 2 random bodies into full Finsmith combo. But again, the problem card is Requiem, not the card that you are making to go into Requiem. Yeah, Vacuum is really good. It has good recursion. And for example, the specific decks that I'm talking about that make best use of it, for example, Wife Twin, they can just very easily bring back a Wink 4 from Graveyard, either Griffon or Trouble Sunny. Fuck it, ban Engraver? Honestly, Engraver to 1 would be a very good start. I think I'd be fine with Engraver to 1. Isn't it like at 1 on TCG or something? Engraver, Master Dual Meta. Okay, Engraver is at 3 in TCG, at 1 in OCG. Engraver to 1 is horrible. I don't think it's a nerf to the deck without killing it. I think it's good. But hey, if it is a bad take, which it might be, there's one good thing about it. I'm not a Konami developer. Banned? Yeah, banned, it cannot be banned, that's true. One, I think it's alright. Or Limit Tract? Limit Tract I don't agree because most decks only use 1 tract. Limiting Tract actually hurts, again, other weirder Finsmith decks like Tiarvaments or Val Monica. Why limit a 1-off? That's what I'm saying about the Golem hit. I can yap about that right now. So, where is it? This deck. This deck is what I was planning to play on the next month and take it to Master 1. I was worried that I wouldn't be able to use it because this was a likely hit. Or like Millennium overall was going to be hit. What do they hit? They hit Golem to 1. I literally don't have to make a change to my deck. No, Vamp hit was wild, yeah. I was hoping for it not to get hit because I want to play decks with it, but it 100% deserves to be hit. Like, how many decks in the top 100 of WCQ were using it? Oh my god, this is such a garbage hand to go second. Even going first, it's like 3 normal summons. No, I could have had a Tear Mirror. Awesome. Well, not all. Blue Eyes wasn't on it. And is that about it? That's basically about it, yeah. I think Finsmith Bestial wasn't on it either. But that deck is also not very popular there. Like, that deck is so much more popular on WotR than tournaments or... what's the name? WCQ. Yubel never used it, but we also aren't in the tops. Yeah, Yubel is a lot less popular now, and thank god for that. I hate playing against Yubel. But this discussion about banlist gave me an idea. Maybe I should yap like a little longer, going over Finsmith cards and my thoughts on it. Basically saying I'd be fine with Engraver to 1. I would really like Requiem to be remade because being able to turn 2 monsters into Finsmith combo is not good for the game. And Closed Moon is a very interesting card that does not deserve to be banned for the crimes of Finsmith Requiem. That's about it. And then I guess I could say that Track to 1 does nothing, it hurts other decks, just the armament more than the popular Finsmith decks. Fusion Lacrima would be an okay ban, but I'd rather not see it. Sequence ban wouldn't be horrible, you can still fuse with Tract. True. Finsmith ban would be... Sequence ban would be interesting. It will take away a lot of power from the deck. Because it's not just the very available fusion. It's also the fact that it makes the equipped monster untargetable. That's one of the best things about Sequence. But it's an option and Konami just needs to take one, I guess. And then the other cards, basically, you don't even have to think about it. Like, Lacrima is on the same boat as Tract. If you limit it to 1, you are only hurting the more Unusual decks. Then Kiri is very hard to see, Sanct is very hard to see, it's not a great card. Then for... okay, Paradise, normally you play it at 1, if you do play it. Okay, hear me out, ban worry. Of course that's a joke. But it won't be a very Konami ban, to be honest. Since it's useless, let's be real. I think it's fine in very specific decks like Musketeer. It doesn't really do much, it's still ass. Yeah, they can definitely survive without it. What else is like a problem? I guess I can go over Millennium. I think Genshin was the more logical ban. Like, honestly, banning or limiting Genshin to 1 probably hurts Millennium, like the actual Millennium deck that uses Ankh and Exodia, as much as this nerf does, while hurting the non-Millennium decks that are using the engine a lot more than this. So there's really no explanation to why they did this other than not wanting to refund 60 Ultra Hardest. Since it's a turn 1 card, still us. I think Musketeer can use it after turn 1, like it's one body. If you control no face up or all face up monsters you control are White Fiend, so for Musketeer specifically, this is always available. Doesn't have to be just turn 1. I'm also surprised there were no... Okay, here's the card I wanted to see banned the most, but did not get banned. Why the fuck is this in the game? Hello? Huh? Who the fuck thinks that turboing out a rank 5 with Memento and then having 92% chance to skip the opening turn is good for the game? And then moving Glacier, this card is also... Like, maybe it made sense on the older game. Now it's too easy to summon. And it's just very unfun effect. With a very good chance of resulting in opponent scooping, so I would like to see this gone. Konami did not agree. I can find my physical effect waivers? No! What other cards did people want to see banned? Okay, there's a very easy case for me to mention. This is also a hot take, so it's fine if you disagree, you are likely to disagree. I want Fountain to 2. Like, but in compensation, I want all the food gets banned. Like, I don't want this bullshit in the game. The Synchronous, for example, why is this in the game? And it's weird to see that it's not even used on TCG and OCG. But Master Duel has a lot of fucked up food games that are limited to 1. But Runic uses them because they can just use 10 different ones, so it just doesn't really matter. I don't know why I... Okay, I found it. It's at 1 on every format. That's so nasty. What about Skill Drain? At 1 on every format. What about... can you guys give me more examples? Golden Match, Rivalry? 1 on every format. 1 on every format, Jesus Christ. I hate this so much, like... Yes, every food gate is at 1. But there's so many different ones that you can just have a billion different ones and it doesn't matter. If anything, it prevents you from drawing 2 copies of the same. Super Ancient... Okay, yeah, that's a very good example. Not even limited on any format. Okay. What happened at this match and why am I still here? Also not a great top deck. Stupid English translation, Grave. What's the original name? And he gets the fucking Hollow Tier, he gets the card I needed. Okay, this is one of the best removal in the game ever. It's non-targeting shuffle. I'm going to be clicking buttons, but my chance of winning is like very close to 0%. He's very close to 0 life points. That's interesting. Did he go over Millennium? No, did he just pay for these life points? Where else did he pay life points? What the fuck? Huh? Was it like transaction callback? Oh, it's true. Okay. Make it cows. Then what next? Do you make Dragos Superior? Add Sharon to hands. Oh, so that's crime in the back hole, right? Crime in the back hole meaning 2 negates are left. I think that's as much pushes as I have. Like he negates this and then negates the Mirmilio effect. And I lose. Okay. This should have been in attack. I'm an idiot. On Synchro Zone without the floodgate effect, but if you have a Synchro on field, you can activate it the turn you set it. That would be very interesting. I can say that I really like that change, honestly. Definitely better than what we have at the moment. Okay, do I even want to activate this? Probably. That's going to force one negate. And here's the thing, he's going to cram the Dioneer and then that means the match is over. Like, I don't even want to activate the effect so that I can get Kampa out. But if I do get Kampa out, then I'm locked into plants and insects. I cannot go into Finsmith stuff. I feel like I'm missing one extra body to cook him hard. I could go into Finsmith and then just make Agnum Day, do huge piercing damage. But I know that he has one crime, which is an Omni Negate and destroy, not destroy, shuffle. Okay, it's never going to work because of the Redoer. There's just too much interaction still. How do I? Okay. Definitely not out of the woods, but I'm cooking further. Okay, now I'm up. I'm dead. GG. I don't know why I stood for that long. I guess I can always hope for a miracle. Is there even like a good art of that guy that I could replace Redoer with? With Konami 20 next deck, Master Go? Oh my god, yes. There's so many decks I play that want Vargar extra deck. The problem is that the decks that are already tier 1 are probably going to be so much more insane. So this is Voice. I think I never negate that. Even though that potentially means he's bricked. It's probably just bait. Also, Drill Beam is like insanely good against Traptrix, so good luck for me going second against this. I wonder when can I activate again the... what's the name? The text-to-speech? Can someone cook a pasta like that for Blue Eyes? Although I guess Blue Eyes isn't seen the same way as branded by the community. Right. Branded is the based and very cerebral deck. The same isn't really true for Blue Eyes. Want to negate that, but if I don't, he has full Wise combo. I'd rather deal with one Drill Beam than full Wise combo. You already have wishes, no... Sure, I negate it, but then... He's going to Wink 1, he's going to normal the Sage, and basically none of this matters. Why Mimikazin does it not work? It's because I had some problems with VPN at the start of the stream. So it's not connected at the moment, the streamer bot. The best I can do is refund you and then you have to do it on the next stream. Basically, I turned on stream and then 1 second later, I remembered that I forgot about VPN. Trying to find where to refund points. The menu to do it is like super hidden. Give me 1 second trying to find it. Okay, right here. I can't even order this bike from newest to oldest. That's so dumb. Meme Casino and... Okay, I have refunded your points. Yeah, they can. There wasn't really much I could do. With only one negate and the hand that they had. Like, they opened it after battle. What more do I need to say? I actually talked with Ember about this yesterday, like... Primate is fine, but Primate is designed to be custom made for Blue Eyes, and that's what's really annoying about it. Like, this is basically the most insane one card starter you will ever see. You negate the Ether Barrel, they still go insanely plus just by linking it into Spirit. Is it done? That's no Jets anymore. Wait, what? I can't say I was paying much attention to his combo. Was Jet ever in rotation? Maybe they don't even play Jet. Jet is considered a spicy card at the moment. There's a Majesty. So Majesty, Drill Beam, Omni, potential Graveyard Negate. Okay, pretty sure this is just going to cook me. I don't have blowout cards here like Super Power in tier. And I get the third normal summon. Amazing, amazing. Why would I draw anything that isn't normal summons? Well, let's count how many I have. I guess I have too many. But you kinda need to run too many on Traptrix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 normal summons in the deck. So, seeing 3 in hand isn't that unlikely. I play no Primate, instead I play Magia with the Priestess. Like, how many deck slots do you even need for Primate? It's like 3 Ether Barrel, 3 Evolved, 1 Drill Beam. And that's probably the bare minimum. Then you can do second Drill Beam, you can do 1 Horror, even though that's very spicy. Like, out of those cards that you added, the 3 Ether Barrel and 3 Evolved are all insane starters for you. Like, you look at this card and what it does for Blue Eyes, and you wonder, why am I playing anything else? Why am I not playing Blue Eyes? Also, we can appreciate at the very least that this is a royal. Majesty, pop 2, then I get no normal summon, I get literally no plays. GG. Oh boy, the Traptrix experience, the Trap Deck experience of going second and being able to do literally nothing. Berrywackle Seahorse. I don't even remember what Seahorse does, but I do know that he is a starter. I'm pretty sure my coin flip ratio has not been great today. I just gotta take deep breaths, deal with it. Just in the Aqua or so to grave. With Femare? I don't think that's the one Will is referring to. Okay, Foolish Burial. Then Crystron. Meaning this is either Maxi Resolves or I die. Seahorse is one card combo into Cypher Pass if I'm correct. Alright, Etherberry still does that well. If you, while being able to be negated and still do it. Because if you negate the vote search, they can still do the full Blue Eyes combo. New Kaiser Seahorse, I'm very dumb. Okay, the Maxi did resolve, it did stop their turn, they have one destruction. I have not a perfect hand. If this Lacrimal was Viking Graver or Tract, I would be happier. Same for Very, with Very isn't doing anything for me. Synchro 7, make Skeletooth. Skeletooth can be popped with the back row. I like that he thinks I'm like on Snake Eye or literally anything that isn't Traptrix at the moment. So he's thinking super hard about this. Whites and Mausoleum. That's something spicy for sure. Like, I don't think I've seen anyone other than you do it. And I know that normally you don't want to open those cards. It's not always awful, but normally you don't want to open. To white I can kind of understand, because if it gets punished, which can happen a lot with Trillium all around, you can at the very least recover it. Okay, what is it again? Opponent activates spell, trap card, or effect. This counts as a spell and trap effect. Okay. If I go for Lacrima, even if they pop the Lacrima, I can still remove their guy. That's about it. This sucks ass. Like, I have one extra push. If they are smart enough to use the backhoe on whatever I do, they win. Okay, they did not vote their card. That's very good for me. That's so good for me. What the fuck? I guess they can still do it. They have priority. Okay, they are doing it. I can still make Sarah. If I make Sarah, I end on nothing, so has to be this and this. And this is unfortunate because both of these cards require me to use normal summon to get in rotation. If it was Engraver or Track, then I would be cooking super hard. It's kind of sad that I have 5 Finsmith cards in the main deck. 3 of them I'm happy to draw. 2 of them I'm not. I draw 2 that I'm not happy about drawing. Okay, what is that doing? Special discarding the... Wait, what? Okay, special summon discard. Sure, let's stop it. Even though stopping the 3-star graveyard effect is better than that, I'd rather try to not even get him that far. Still has everything, so not in a good position. Wait, why didn't he negate it? What the fuck? I guess he doesn't even need it. Alright, then I go first in my trap deck. Speedrun into 1300 rating. Let's go. Actually drawing tracks. I can't believe it. Now question is, do I go into a Povo or do I go into... Never mind, I go into Ash Blossom Shotgun. Sure thing, we do not get Finsmith on rotation. He has to imperm here. If he imperms here, my turn is over. That being said, people don't even play imperm that much. Now it's normally Veiler. Mouse second normal is very good. But it's so easy to search it. That's about it. Let's take a moment to appreciate the fact it's happening at Master. Imperm Sarah, classic. Oh, guys, how hard do you want to bet that this is a Blue Eyes player? It's always Blue Eyes player making these mistakes at Master. This was actually a mistake to do. I shouldn't have activated this here. Because I could have recovered this trap hole from graveyard. I'm just making fun of this guy for making mistakes and then I do the same. No, not the hawk. I could have played around that. I'm making mistakes bigger than him. Okay, I'm getting punished for being smug. I had bodies to make Refugia. It's okay, it's been a while since I played Traptrix. I'm making these mistakes. But like, one of the strengths of Traptrix is being able to make Refugia under 5 summons. Okay, that is not Blue Eyes. I don't have anything in the graveyard to stop that, so this is game. Man, I could have won this. That's entirely my fault. Also, how the fuck the one time I win the coin flip, it's against Senpai? Imperm is just better, Waver? I think it's nonsense. Both of them have different cases. Like, yes, Imperm is very good because you can actually use it on your turn. And you can go first and then set Imperm. Well, I guess that is not a good argument. But like, Imperm does not make Trust and Talent 5. Imperm cannot be called by. But Velar has benefits too, like you can search it on some decks. Voice can search it. White Forest can search it. What's the name? Small World can search it. You can still use it over Red Reboot, I guess. Even though Red Reboot is never going to be as popular as Scout by. You can... like, Velar is a tuner. You can normal Waver and then using Tier Cash or other level 7 make a Synchro 8, something like that. So it's not strictly better. Or like you can normal Waver and make Moon with any other monster. Holy fuck, these coin flips are cursed. Okay. Here's Lacrima. Lacrima should die to Fuawa. Do you have a response? Cowed by perhaps? Okay, how about the second one? Okay. Finsmith Purvi. Until the end of the next turn, the first time it will be destroyed by card effect. It's not destroyed, discard one, do something. I'm trying to think, do I ever want to negate this? I can walk over the Purvi potentially with Agnum Day. I'm going to be very sad if I negate this and they still play through. That being said, they're always going to need to give me a ton of cards. Okay, I'll negate this just because Fuawa is live. Like, this is a strong hand too. Very, very strong. End phase. Alright, I'm fine with that. There is literally nothing in the graveyard. Nothing that will be a problem for me. I'm tempted to go Finsmith first and then Millennium. Because Millennium can actually get me to Traptrix, Finsmith cannot. Like, Finsmith can make a Pabusa. Insulate my other plays. Yeah, I think this is correct. Normally, it's always Millennium into Finsmith. I think on this specific case, this is correct. There was something, I don't know what, but there was a prompt. Waver maybe? Please do use Waver on Lacrima. Please waste your Waver on something I literally do not need. Come on, you're on Finsmith too. Don't get triggered for me playing Finsmith. I can very easily get Whittle with Millennium, but... Wait, can I actually? I just realized I don't have a monster in hand to actually use Temple. Whoever dies took out by Talon, Trust, Bestial target. No, Bestial is wrong. Bestial actually makes Waver stronger. If you try to count by Waver, you can dodge it with your own Bestial. Okay, change of plans, I need a monster in my hands. Either that or I go into Agnum Day. He still has something. Waver, okay. Waver is kind of a problem. Again, because I don't have a monster in hand to keep doing the Millennium line. And they scoop. GG. Oh! Is that content I smell? The last questionnaire? I literally did not use a Traptrix card, which is kinda sad. Where is the fucking questionnaire? Here? Alright, I need to answer every single question correct. Your opponent activates the effect of Kazan, so you respond by activating Gamma. Opponent responds by activating Vanquish Soul, Heavy Burger, returning Soul to hand. The Soul is still going to be destroyed. Effect is negated and it is destroyed. I believe that's correct. Negate the activation if you do destroy, yes. Nah? It's not destroyed? Also, hello, Void Titan Beast, how are you? You have 0 cards in hand, 2 cards left in your deck. You could draw this guy, too much text. You deck out in Woods, no? It cannot be activated? Alright, sure. I guess I didn't play enough Runic to know that. Using the effect of Electromite that states on spur turn, you can target one other face-up card you control, destroy it, then add one face-up Pendulum from extra deck to hand, destroy purple poison in pens, and add one face-up Astrograph from extra to hand. Right after that resolves, in order to activate all possible effects that can be activated, which of the following cards activates its effect is Chain 2. Jesus Christ, I don't know, I have no idea what cards are these. Pendulum Experts, help. You destroy Purple Poison Magician. If this card is destroyed by whatever effect, you can target one face-up card on the field and destroy it. Impermanence, no card on field. Red Reboot exists on buff Purge. Impulse, can negate, Floodgate, Spell, Trap, Spell Zones. Yep, that is true. Well, Imperm doesn't exactly need no card on the field. That applies if you are top decking. If you, for example, go first, you can just set it and then it's fine. We have to consider one favor weakness, which is you cannot use it during your own turn. Okay, I genuinely have no idea. This is going to be random. Purple poison. Okay, got it. Both players have 5 in hand and 4 in their deck. What will happen if you activate card destruction? They deck out? So how is it different in this card compared to the Synchro guy? Your opponent controls 2, you activate Poly using 2 monsters on field and 1 monster in hand. If your opponent only controls 1 card when the fusion resolves, which of the following is right? It cannot be activated. The question is worded incorrectly, and I can show that after. Or maybe I'm tripping, but I think that question was worded incorrectly. Because it said when the fusion resolves, you couldn't activate the effect. If the effect activates, and then during that chain, the number of targets changes, yes, that is correct. But that was not what the question was asking. Zark, having been special summoned from the extra, activates, and then, yes, destroy everything. You respond by activating Book of Moon. How does the effect resolve? You actually can resolve it because flipping down is like the only thing that makes a monster forget it is negated. First your opponent draws, then you? I see. Wait, what? In Soul Mod Gates, what was the original occupation? Alchemist? Mercenary, okay. I had no idea, I kinda just guessed it. 10 of your cards have been banished face up and you control Grand Maju in attack. At this time, your opponent activates Forbidden Droplet, chooses Grand Maju, and the effect is resolved. Which of the following is correct? It's only going to affect attack. Zero defense. Wait, why zero defense? Huh? Oh my god, this needs a glow up. 2 out of 8 is very bad. Okay, is there an explanation for this? Cannot be activated unless there are 2, 3 or more cards left in your deck. Okay, it doesn't explain it. I just have to accept that's how it works. Too much text, don't care. This is just because I only have 4 in deck, so I draw 4, opponent has... I only have 4 in hand after activating card destruction, while opponent still has 5. Okay, your opponent controls 2 cards, you activate Poly using 2 monsters on field, and 1 monster in your hand as material to fusion summon. If your opponent controls 1 card, when the fusion summon resolves, which of the following is the right effect resolution? The effect cannot be resolved. It can't even be activated. This is wrong. The question is wrong. You can activate it. You can't even activate it. So this shouldn't be effect cannot be resolved. It should be cannot be activated. If you activate the effect and then on that chain the number of targets changes, yes, this is true. Mix your legs. That's kind of wood. I have to say they might be a little sweaty and hairy at the moment. It's kind of the same with Dark World dealing the opponent discards first. I see. The draw effect resolves, but it's not explaining the thing I'm talking about. You shouldn't even be able to activate it. It was correct. This one is one of those cases I just have to know. If the effect of drop weight is applied, attack will be halved. From this point forward, the value used for the attack is the value 2000. This overrides the continuous effect, meaning that its attack will not change. Okay, but why is defense 0? Does he just forget that he has defense, but for some reason the attack sticks? Alright, we go again. Could Coder stream and ask for help? True. Okay, we were talking about favor and there he is. Where revive points are vested on opponent, you fusion summon Pinbauer. Activate its effect that states, if discarded fusion summon, you can equip face-up monsters your opponent controls to it, up to the number of materials. Opponent responds by activating favor. Supposing that you are attempt to equip 2, which of the following statements is true? It's just negated, no? Wait, what? This has to be a trick question, but I can't imagine it's not working like this. It's just negated. Am I missing something? If your revive points are lower than opponent, the effect activation and effect cannot be negated. Okay, never mind. Cannot be negated. No! Effects are negated. What the fuck? Okay, Traptrix question. I should know this. You said TTH with the effect of Genvicia. Never used this card. I mean, I used it for like a very short time. Then you activate the effect of Mantis that targets. Okay, you bounce the trap. Banish it when they leave the field. So yeah, it should be banished. I can explain the droplet one? Please do. The only monster on the field is your opponent, Geo Matmec Final Sigma Boy. In face-up attack in the extra zone. Which statements about Daruma is true? I think it gets removed, no? Unaffected by card effects except Matmec cards. Because I think this doesn't count an effect, this counts as player 1 being forced to take an action. But I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Okay, it's not affected. Alright. Repo? Because it only applies to extra deck monsters. I don't even have to read it. Apparently it's not sent to graveyard. Because, yes, it's still an effect, even though it's the owner that is kinda doing it. Okay, we got this question. It was purple poison, no? Huh? I think if we get it again, I can explain. Okay, so this is, despite being worded like this is assuming you got to activate the effect. Oh my fucking god, the effect resolution concludes with you drawing one card. During your main phase, our opponent uses the effect of Frameward Omega, banishing Virtual Hime Nyan Nyan. Oh my god, this is so much text. If discarded Banished, you can target one of your other Banished, shuffle it into the deck. Honestly, this is not enough time for me to try to read and comprehend this. Do you guys get upset if I click a random button? I understand the Geomat Mech too. Like, I wasn't sure, but I understand it. And if we get it again, I can explain. You just need to read Daruma. Yeah, because even though it's the owning player that is applying the effect, it's still an effect, and Geomat Mech control is immune to everything, not just opponent effects. Alright, let's go again. Okay, we got this literally just now. And I refuse to read still. You control Gandora and no other cards. Your opponent controls IP, 2 non-tokens with different card names, no other cards. Opponent activates IP, I know what IP does. Doing summons Apollo. This turn, what is the maximum number of times Gandora can activate its effect that states you can pay half your LP? It's not on super turn. Pay half. Two non-tokens, so you made it with 3 bodies. That means 4? I mean, okay, that is a very trick question. That is one hell of a trick question. Okay, here. Unaffected by card effects. It doesn't specify that it is opponent effects. So the second line of Daruma is an effect applied by the opponent. Daruma needs to flip other stuff as well to apply. Really? You might be right. So it can't even be activated? Was that the correct answer? Oh, it can be activated. But that's still very interesting rolling if that's the explanation. Okay, this one apparently cannot be activated. Okay, Mihor Jade question. You activate the effect of Anima targeting your opponent fusion summoned Mihor Jade. Opponent responds by activating the effect of Mihor Jade, banishing Anima. What will happen? That's a good question, but reading the card showed that you know what the card does. Equip that face-up monster to this card. So nothing happens because this isn't on the field and Mihor Jade cannot be equipped. It is sent to the graveyard and its effects that destroy. Okay, I thought it wouldn't happen anything because Anima leaves the field before Mihor Jade even attempts to be equipped. In response to each of the following effects would be impossible. This one. Okay, which ones did I get wrong? We are getting closer. Any number of times. That was a very tricky question. And then it's sent to the graveyard and effects that destroys all monster cannot be activated. That's fucking crazy. What the fuck? This is fucked up. Surely I will get it right this time. Okay, don't even have to yap anymore. I just click buttons. Okay. Halfway through. I can do this. Which of the following cards cannot be added to hands? Strudu, Thunder Dragon. Thunder Dragon is not a dragon. Okay. Okay, last one. Any number of times. Go fuck yourself, game. And I'm free from the quiz. I think 20 is the maximum. Yippee. Oh my god, look at how happy or proud or smug Wander is. I can't wait for Dragon Maid support. Dragon Maid is the deck that I like a lot, and it's been a while since I last played it. But now that support is on the horizon, I kinda don't want to play it until we actually get the support. Yippee! And yeah, no more. Alright, let's go back to gaming. I'll probably play some tier branded too. Because that's most likely the deck I'll be using on Plushy Tournament, and I need to warm up to the deck. I also kinda want to add Desperate Tragedy, just a card that's really good and I don't know why I'm not using it. I mean, there's one explanation, it's just I don't want to go further than 48 cards. Also, this hand is not great. Not great for going first. Like, I basically do nothing. Normal deals, make Sarah, and then no, that's it. My turn is over. I'd rather just pass. Okay. That's a good Ash Blossom, but it's also a better flow. I guess I can do Ash first and flow. If he has something to negate, he's going to do it. Okay, he doesn't have anything to negate it. Deception, okay. Tribute LZ, is that it? Okay, down to 3 cards. Can I get anything I can play? Millennium Piece or Finsmith card? I can play with that at the very least. Although their back row could be a problem. That is indeed a problem. What do I use the this one on? Engraver? Maybe? Probably? Make Requiem for the second Engraver. Okay. Now Engraver in the graveyard. He might go Requiem first, that would be smart. Yeah, Requiem first. I'm kind of forced to do this if I want to get Pablo out of Sarah. No! I mean, it just draw one, could be worse. Okay, pop back row, probably. This one is fine too, I would say. Pudika is also good. Pudika kind of stops his combo. Especially when I know everything he has. Okay, Pudika is correct, I'm pretty sure. Except he can potentially top deck a card that gets him out. If it's like LZ, it gets him out. Or I guess any monster does it. Add Howard. Okay. Into Murcielago, we are searching. Searching for what? This is also something I wanted to cook, like Traptrix Azumina. Could be interesting, even though if I'm going to abuse good engines, Millennium and Finsmith is probably better. Like we know that Azumina has its problems. It's a lot weaker to hand traps than Millennium is. And Finsmith is just busted because only 2 monsters is Finsmith combo. Returning her from field to hand, interesting. I don't think he knows what he's doing. Okay, maybe he does. Still, returning Murcielago from field to extra is kinda whack. Make Omni. Like, he wanted to do it like that so he can Howard and then Shane wanted. But it didn't really get him anything. Because if he did wanted, dry, then Diabell starts and Sylvia. Okay, never mind, I'm yapping. I'm just yapping. It's crazy to me that people use this card on White Forest. I wasn't using it on tier White Forest and they did Amritara as part of the combo. Okay, we didn't end on much. Went back home. Okay, now this is the problem. Pudika is bad. Come on, you literally have one option. Summon it. No Typhoon in my deck. Maybe I should get it. Okay. That's fine. I did not need it. Now, question is, what's in the back hole? I can go into Finsmith, I guess. Which is kinda annoying that I don't get to keep Sarah, but if I don't go into Finsmith... Never mind, I can't even go into Finsmith, why? Oh, because this is a non-effect monster. So I cannot make Moon. See, Moon needs buffs. She doesn't need to be banned, she needs buffs. Actually unplayable, cannot make moon out of Havuti. Alright, I think I'm going to scoop and no more trap tricks for today. I'm going to be practicing tier branded. Maybe I need to like think about this better. Maybe Finsmith isn't the right answer. Millennium is definitely very good though. Like Finsmith and is a way for me to keep Purge alive. If I go for example Labyrinth or Azumina, then I cannot use Purge. And Purge is just a good card. I probably won't be streaming for too long today. Kinda want to try to focus on making offline content. First of all, I need to make clips, like I really need to make clips. It's just a good way to grow as a content creator that I have been too lazy to do. And second, I kind of want to make like a deck profile for tier branded. I'll use Reinhardt as material. And they scoop. GG. Great practice, bro. Great practice. Okay, how do I get it in the deck? If sent to the graveyard, you can add one Despia monster. Oh, okay, it's not as good as I thought either. You can banish this, and you can only use one effect per turn. Okay, it's a good card, I don't need it. Bad hand. Quam is not a starter. I'm left with nothing. I'm left with one Ash Blossom. Oh boy, can't wait to watch the full cinematic to then use Ash Blossom on Tristerus. And if that doesn't work, then I will. Nope, not that. Proceed cooking. think Sulfur is like an okay negate too. If this card is normal or special, you can send up to 2 crystal cards. Yeah, this is an okay negate. But not just is it going to trigger Tristarus, this is still a better negate. Okay, finally got to this part where Tristarus is on the graveyard. I can now get ready to negate. Banish Tristarus. Come on, you know you want to. I guess not yet. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. The card name. Tristarus back on field. Oh, okay, that's really fucking annoying. Because now, even though this is still what I want to negate, he still gets to special one monster out of this. This really boils down to I bricked on Victory Nothing. He didn't. One Ash was not enough. GG. Alright, I think I've seen enough. I don't really care that much about this to try for a miracle to happen. In fact, I'd rather go next and get my practice in. If the connection allows it. Wait, KVJ is playing the Azam in the control deck. I need to watch this. He's playing it with transaction Hallback. Okay, I think my stream is ending very shortly. Okay. Okay, one normal summon. Still one Trivic Arm in the graveyard, and the only viable way I have to do it is opening. Otherwise, I think I would be sending... Like, I have 3 cards that I kinda want to send to the graveyard. And I'm very sad that I cannot send Albaz because that would allow me to get cards. I guess from here I can still get to 1 Albaz in the graveyard. Even though this is kinda trolling. I'd rather go Owlbear. Search Sprafu. Not negated, I was hoping for it to be negated. I can actually go Branded Lust. This could be a huge mistake, because if they negate my Rhinoheart, then... Well, the turn isn't over, okay. Branded Lust is correct. I kinda am expecting Bestials and all that stuff. Because if he passes on nothing, then he must have a lot of hand traps. Make it. Activate Lust. I think I do Shrouded. Even though I think this one is like very interesting. Let's do Shrouded. Shrouded is half one piece for Branded Fusion. Actually, I think I should have done... I think she should have added Shiren. Then Shiren can... Never mind, I'm cooking too much. No, yeah, I should have added Shiren. Shiren's Albas, then I can special Cartesia. Cartesia can fuse into Grunwignov, and Grunwignov gets the second piece. That will guarantee Branded Fusion. Okay, either way, I got it regardless. At this point, I kinda almost don't even want to use Kit Cows, because there are cards in the deck that I don't want to mill. But still, the chance of milling a card I don't want is very low. Okay, Sharon, that's very good hit. Okay, nice. I didn't hit anything I didn't want to. GG. I think I'm going to play one more where I actually get to play. Meaning, if I would coin flip opponent with full combo, I don't do anything, then that doesn't count. And then I'll go to KBJ. I don't think I'll hide because I can see my viewer count is very low today. I'd rather not hide when it's that low. But I will be over at KBJ. He's playing a deck I like a lot. And I definitely didn't expect him to play it. I can go deployment for card and that is not combo yet. Oh my goodness. Sure, that also shouldn't count. Maybe I can try to push to like 3 hours of streaming, even though I don't think that makes a difference. I think the breakpoints on Twitch that the algorithm likes are like 2 hours, 4 hours, something like that. Why did I get the replay slot? Hello? Was it for the 20 questionnaire thing? Probably. Okay, busking. I didn't have it yet. I said that I would save gems, but I still really want to keep pulling for higher rarity on these cards. Like, higher rarity Cartesia would make me so happy. It's just that there's just so many archetypes I want to play in the future, so it wouldn't be smart for me to pull here. I'm so tempted though. I just know it's going to end in regret. Like, can I even calculate the chance of getting something I'd be happy about? I know it's like 1 in 16 to even get Cartesia. And then after that it's 10% for 12, 1% for Royal, 1 in 16 per Ultra Rare, with 2 Ultra Rares average per pack. That is not good chances. Cool card back. Feeling kinda dead inside today. Just tired, I guess. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I will double check my viewers. I don't think I have many, which means I will not be raiding. Yeah, I will not be raiding. But I will try to be back tomorrow. And I'll also be on Push Bell Tournament. If you guys want to see me there, I guess. It will be in about 5 hours, something like that, on her stream. So, bye bye.